on the previous episode.
Stocking stuffers, but hopping into my updated team, I will say I'm planning for this weekend to be a huge upgrade. Like most of these players are probably going to be replaced when it comes to Ghost of Madden Pass. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Episode 109 of the No Money Spent. We got a shit ton to get into. We got squad upgrades, LTD pulls, stocking. We have so much to get into, but before we get into that, I'm going to kind of talk about the content schedule for today because it's a huge day when it comes to videos on my channel. So you're watching this No Money Spent. It's being uploaded early Thursday morning. Christmas Day plan video, because I noticed a lot of people actually watch my videos a day after. That's going to be uploaded in the afternoon of the 23rd to give people 2 days pretty much to prep for Christmas Day market fiasco. Zero Chill Part 3 recap will be happening after they announce all the cards pretty much on Twitter around 4 p.m. my local time. And then the present or the 92 overall reroll stream will be happening at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live on my Twitch at iJoeBruin. Same as my YouTube. Make sure to follow that channel. I'm going to be opening some rerolls, deciding what I want to do with Snow. If I want to do presents, 92 plus rerolls, might play some weekend league. Who knows? Going to be answering some market questions. So make sure you hop into that stream. All right, we're now getting into the episode. This is a long one, man. Sit back. We got a lot to get into. This was probably my most luckiest, successful, the Madden gods were on my side day in a long time. So coming into the Wednesday morning, the huge question: were the 96 LTDs going to be in the 78 plus reroll? Because that would determine how my day went and how I kind of went to attack the market. Because originally thinking they were going to be in the 78 plus reroll, I was planning on pretty much selling off all my failed investments when training would spike because of the 78 reroll. Just the demand for training would kind of go up. So I planned on just selling off a bunch of my failed investment assets in my binder, but they weren't. We got a 92 plus ghost reroll that cost 140k Snow. No training reroll, so no way to get the LTDs with training. So training pretty much stayed the same. There was not much movement on that, but Snow spiked, combined with the fact that I don't know, I know a lot of you guys are probably like this too. I'm not less motivated to get the presents now that we know what the extra large rare ones are. So I had 6 million Snow, planning on opening all of it with presents for the stream that is actually happening later today. But now that we know what's in the gifts, I'm like, I don't really want to open 5 to 6 mil snowflakes and put them into presents. I already know what they are. So then my whole thought process switched. I'm like, all right, I'm going to try to transition the snowflakes into as many coins or as many Ghost of Madden players that I want for my team as possible. And that starts with picking up the Power Up Tim Tebow, because it's the only way to get Escape Artist and Gunslinger on Tim Tebow. He has to be 97 overall. It's the only way. So I picked that up for 500k pretty early on in the morning because I didn't want to get like a situation where it was like ended up not being that great of a purchase, but I just kind of wanted to get it out the way. I had so much to do in my kind of like objective, my like, I don't know, like my Madden agenda this morning pretty much is what I'm trying to say. So originally, this is kind of how the day starts. We have about like 10 million coins. I have all my failed assets still in my binder. Have a little bit of training, but I have a shit ton. I have 6 million Snow. We're going to put our ornaments into the 92 overall Ghost of Madden player. We pulled Devin Hester, and that was kind of a hint at what's to come when it comes to the 92 overall plus pack. I'm kind of like, all right. I had a list on my phone of like all the Ghost Madden players that I actually wanted for my team. So I just thought, hey, I'm just going to roll the 92 overall Ghost of Madden pack, and every single card that I want from my team, I'm just going to hold on to, because instead of having to sell on the market and take that tax that you get, that ugly 10% tax when it comes to selling off any player in the market, I'm just going to hold on to that player, and it just saves me coins. It makes the reroll a little less worse than it really is. It just saves us a lot of coins. So the reroll, if you don't know, if you don't really like understand how it works, 140k Snow. If you pull a 92 overall, you lose about 60k Snow. They quick sell for 82k. If you pull a 94 overall Ghost of Madden present, they quick sell for 172k. So you're going to make about 30k. You pull a 95 Ghost, you're going to make 110k Snow. And if you pull an LTD, like right now, we pulled a Devontae Adams very, very early on. Of course, I was planning on getting all of the LTD. So Devontae Adams, I'm going to hold on to him. I already had him powered up, basically just waiting to put the card. I pretty much just went into buying these 94 overall or 92 overall Ghost of Madden packs as I'm going to get all the players that I want for my team throughout these packs, and whatever I get, it doesn't really matter. I don't really want to spend any more coins since I'm trying to build my coin stack going into Saturday morning. So it's just kind of like, just pray I get good luck with the 92 overall rolls, and I'm going to only show the LTDs. I end up pulling 4 LTDs, and this is the last little batch. This is like a way I go LTD, 95 LTD to pretty much end a lot of my rerolls. But if you can see by the screen, if I were to just quick sell every single reroll I open, it's not 13.3 mil, because when you quick sell, of course, the snow replenishes. So I went from 6 mil snow down to like 1.5, I want to say. It ends up being like I would only lose 600k snow if I just had all the players I pulled and then quick sold them, plus I had my LTs. That shows that like I would have made 1.5 mil just stock quick selling everything plus the LTs. That's how good my luck was. But of course, I'm gonna actually kind of save even more coins, because instead of having to sell, of course, I was quick selling the 92 overalls and the 94 overalls. You can see, I don't know if you can see in the back of that, but I was quick selling all the 92s, all the 94s that I wasn't getting from my team. There's the Tebow. Literally went to Devontae Adams, DeMarcus Ware, Tebow, an insane 3-pack combo. I went like back to back to back on some 95s as well. My luck was absurd. That's what I'm trying to like emphasize to you guys, is how I was like, I probably saved like 2 to 2.5 mil. And then the other thing, when it comes to the 95 overalls, yeah, they quick sell for 250k snow, but you can see by the prices, most of them were selling for like 350, 330s, which is way over the snow value. So it was even more every time I pulled a 95 overall that I already had for my team, because again, I pulled 7 out of the 9 95 overall Ghost Madden Pass, so I kept 7 of them. I think I had 14 other 95s that I pulled, sold the other 7. It was a great day, because every ghost that I kept on my team, that's just like 30k for the 95s that I don't have to take away with the tax of EA Sports. So it was a great 92 overall Ghost of Madden. Just basically run. It's never going to be, I'm never going to have that luck again. Hopping into the team upgrades, because I don't really want to go, because I pretty much just I got every single Ghost of Madden pass. I got a couple of Ghost of Madden present. I don't want to go over every single card, because we kind of just like went over that with the Ghost of Madden recap. So kind of taking a look at some individual cards that are just have nutty stats. All 3 of my wide receivers, Devin Hester, Deion Sanders, and Devontae Adams, all have 99 speed without even a theme team. Yes, I'm running 25 out of 25 Niners, but Deion Sanders has 96 speed, and when you power him up, you get the +2 speed from my strat cards to all wide receivers, and then you add the Vince Lombardi +1 stats to everything. He's going to have 99 speed. He is, Devin Hester and Devontae Adams is. So 3 99 speed wide receivers. You're also going to notice on top right, 97 overall. I haven't seen anyone else be a 97 overall. There's probably some others out there, but I thought it was pretty cool. That was kind of the goal, getting all these Ghost of Madden players today. Wanted to be kind of one of the first guys to hit 97 overall, throw it up on YouTube, so you guys can see kind of how I built my team. I don't really do anything crazy when it comes to team chems like the 49ers chem. The only reason I chose 49ers was to get +1 speed on Vernon Davis, +1 speed on Roger Craig, gonna be I think my 3rd string backup after Saturday, and then +1 speed on Richard Sherman, because I wanted to get him up to 99 speed. That's the only reason why I went Niners. Could have went Cowboys, but the +1 speed would have been on like defensive ends, where I'd rather have it on skill position players. Abilities are still like kind of up for debate. I don't really know exactly what I do. All I know is I'm gonna have Gunslinger and Escape Artist on Tim Tebow, and then I have Devontae Adams running Route Tech and Slot Apprentice, and I have 1 extra AP. Probably just going to give Backfield Master to AP. There's not really a 1 AP ability I want to put on any other players. Hopping into my defense, also, I'm not going to really name like all the players I had to get rid of, because it's a ton. You can go back and look at my last episode. There was a squad update in that video. There's a squad update in this video. I lost a lot of, I actually saved a lot of coins by selling guys like Bo Jackson, Nick Bosa, and then picking up these ghost cards, which were like kind of cheaper options, you would say. But in terms of some nutty cards, I'm going to go over I think I have 3 99 overalls. Micah Parsons, 99 overall. He only has 96 speed, because again, he's not a defensive back. He doesn't get that +2 strategy item boost. I think this was one of the craziest drops in terms of ghost cards and like holiday content we've gone in a couple years. All the Ghost of Madden Pass cards are on my team, because I'm normally very picky with my cards. I really love all these cards. Like, a lot of them are when I grew up watching NFL football. Like, my friend basically said, like, it's a time capsule, like 2014. A lot of these cards, like Richard Sherman, Patrick Peterson, Adrian Peterson, like when growing up, these cards were in their prime. Love these players. I love how they have kind of now flashback cards, so you would say the Ghost of Madden Pass. But Ted Hendricks, also a 99 overall, only 97 speed, because I don't rock that Raiders team. And then Richard Sherman, just look at this card. This is an end game card, 99 speed, 6'3". Richard, I mean, this is like NFC Conference Championship 2-minute drill. Richard Sherman, he's not letting anything get over the top. I got a comment also kind of the other day saying like Madden's kind of thrown away any sort of realistic speed. I mean, Patrick Peterson and Richard Sherman aren't really on the same level when it comes to straight line like acceleration and speed, but they both have the same speed. Madden's kind of just said, hey man, whatever. We're going to give every single player 94, 95 speed. Also have CD Lamb lurking. Wanted to keep him on the team, on my fantasy team. Just throw him in at kick and punt returner. There's the theme teams. San Francisco 49ers, 25 out of 50. That's subject to change. Pretty much any card that comes out now that like I don't have at 99 speed that I want to get to 99 speed, I'm probably going to switch to their team. I don't really know what to say about that. Vince Lombardi strategy, Adam. There are my 4 strategy cards. It's ended up being +2 speed to all wide receivers, +2 speed to DBs if you're confused about that. So I don't have anything nutty. I don't have like 50 to 50 for a theme team. It's pretty much just a lot of the highest overall players with the Vince Lombardi strat item to get to a 97 overall. I think the only thing I don't know is I don't know if Matt Paredes gets to 97 overall, because Nate Soldier gets to 97 at the right tackle. Don't know if Matt Paredes gets there, so that might be the only other position I could potentially upgrade. The goal going into today was get all the ghost cards I wanted. I got all of them mostly from the 92 reroll, and I wanted to hit 97 overall going into Friday. And you see the coins as well. Now we're kind of going to go flashback. The coins, we're at 17 mil right now. We have about 2.5-ish mil in snow. Going back to episode 108, you can see this was where a lot of my coins came from. I had a ton of failed investments. I either sold them off, or I'm going to get into it. I'm going to end up quick selling them. But you can see 99 total legends. And if we actually flash forward into present day, I pretty much have no legends. It's like I have 5 or 6. I'm losing my voice recording this video. It is a long video, but yeah, we had if you guys watched episode 108, you realize I went like a ton in on Ghost Madden past investments. Didn't really hit, but we kind of lucked out again. This was a huge lucky day. But you can see now if we hop into the binder, I'm going to show the programs what I have. I don't have any LTDs. I've sold off Akeem Hicks. I've sold off Quinn Spain. I kind of just didn't really want to keep them in my binder. Core elite wise, I am actually a little, I don't know, I'm being a little cautious when it comes to selling off a lot of core elites. Devontae Adams gone, but we are now, it's kind of like got switched. We're getting Zero Chill Part 4 on Saturday. So that kind of gives us another opportunity for a lot of these core elites that don't have cards to get upgrade. So I'm slowing down when it comes to actually selling off my core elites. And then you see the legends. We went from 99 legends in last episode to 6 legends in this video. We have nothing. We have a Nat Michael Strain, and then we have a LTD Michael Vick that I sniped for 250k that I'm just kind of holding on as a, like whenever Michael Vick is a card, I'm just going to keep him in because I could just quick sell him for 250k. But you can see it was a binder purge pretty much today after upgrading my team. There was 2 ways. I either listed them on the market and sold them for what I bought them for after tax, or made a little bit of profit. DeMarcus Ware, of course, was the huge investment W. I saw him go all the way up to 170k at one point. Absolutely insane for a card you could have bought at 30,000 coins. I really wish I'm crying, man. If we got just a couple more 89 legend upgrades, we would have been making bank. Devontae Adams, if you remember, we picked him up low 20s about a week and a half ago. We're able to sell off most of ours for about 50, peaking at about 65k. Chris Godwin didn't go as much because it's just card wasn't that good. But Terry McLaurin went up. And then the other cards, and I don't have kind of clips because I don't really record when I'm kind of doing boring stuff. I just quick sold pretty much a lot of the 89 overalls, like LaDainian Tomlinson, Michael Strand. They were going for like 35, 36k. Quick sold a bunch of 92 overall legends like Charles Woodson and Michael Vick because they were going for like 105k. So after tax, it would have been trading this card. And I pretty much just took that training and I took a lot of it because you gotta understand, this is like 99 legends. I probably quick sold, I want to say in terms of how many 78 rerolls I did today, probably 300 or 400k in total training. The 78 reroll is kind of like the forgotten reroll. It was widely popular last week when there was an LTD in the reroll, but now there's not. It's kind of been forgotten. But the thing is training has gone down from this past weekend, but the cards that you get from the 78 overall Zero Chill reroll actually are a little bit more. 93 overalls were up this morning. 89 overalls were up to about 36k. Even the 91 overalls were up to about 70k. So it was pretty much just like I was doing a discounted, the unlimited snow method, except I was getting training at a little bit cheaper. And then in terms of the updated kind of method, the process I would take after. So what I would do is pretty much just pull a bunch of training. It doesn't really matter what a total, like there's not a specific amount I would do. It's pretty much I would just do like 40 to 70k batches. However, like cards you get, you want to pull the most 93s, 91s, of course. I would either throw them into the highest rated ghost set I can do. So that would either be a 95 overall Ghost of Madden pass. The best cards were Adrian Peterson and Richard Sherman. I would sell off both their pieces. When it came to the Ghost of Madden Present and Ghost of Madden Future, I actually would just quick sell the full Ghost card, because if you were to sell on the market, it would be like snow discard. So I just kind of kept the card. I didn't want to like eat the tax when it came to selling the card for coins. That's why you're going to see the snow. The snow kind of went up. I went from 6 mil down to 1 mil, back up to like 2.5 mil snow. And then you're going to sell the power up, because like the stocking stuffer sets from last Wednesday, remember the stocking stuffers? Power-ups were going for like 35, 40k. Well, the cards that got new power-ups with the Ghost cards are going for the same price. The Ghost of Madden Pass power-ups like AP, Richard Sherman, they're going for like 60,000 coins. The Ghost of Madden Present, the Ghost of Madden Future power-ups that are new are going for like 25, 30k. And then of course, you're going to have a bunch of leftover like 83s, 85s, 87s, 89s, and you just throw them in the stocking stuffer set. It's pretty much the same method, except training is a little bit cheaper, and you have other options to do sets. You pretty much can do the Ghost of Madden Pass, Present, Future, and then of course, if it gets down to it with all your 83s, 85s, you're going to want to do your stocking stuffer sets and then sell off those pieces. So you can see, sold off a ton of stock, did a ton of stocking stuffer sets. My luck was insane with the 78 plus. I have it down in my notes. One of my rolls, I rolled 50k training. I pulled 393s, 691s, and 689s. It ended up being like 300k. Like if I discarded everything, it was like 300, 400k snow profit. It was absurd. My luck today, the Madden gods were just super generous, and you can see by my auctions just a bunch of sell-offs of the power-ups with a couple Ghost Madden Pass sprinkled in, because again, I quick sold the 94 overalls and the 92 overalls that I got back from the sets, and they kind of show more proof of like how, because I know there's a lot of probably confusion, like hey, you went from 10 mil to 17 mil, but you didn't really sell anything. Trust me, I just quick sold all my failed investments, just rolled the 78 plus, and you can see I still have a couple stocking stuffers left. I have a bunch of power-ups from the stocking stuffers. Of course, they only go for like 3 to 4k, so I'm a little bit lazy. I don't like to list those, but wow, all right, that was a lot of commentary, man. We had to go through a bunch of things. The 92 overall luck, the squad update, 97 overall, and then finally a little update. I promise you that coin making method to do the 78 plus reroll and the LTDs are back in those packs this weekend. Everyone is going to be doing the Ghost of Madden Pass, Ghost of Madden Present, and Ghost of Madden Future sets and selling off the power-ups, yada yada yada. It's kind of a look ahead, a little ahead of the meta, because yeah, no one's really thinking about doing the 78 plus reroll when there's no LTD, but you know, there's some hidden value there. That's going to be all for this video. A bunch of videos coming out later today. Stay tuned. Tune your noties on. Like, comment if you have any questions. I know it's a long video. You probably have some questions maybe about the LTDs. I didn't want to make this video too long, so if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. Discord link in the description. And until the next video, peace.